All right. Welcome back to the Blerdcon Blerd Station live stream, a 3-day event. If you guys could not make it, feel free to tune in to All Nerd Entertainment and Blerd Station on YouTube and check out the live stream event. Right now, nerds, I'm your boy Nerd Solo, and I got my guy right here, DJ Vega, down here on the floor at Blerdcon. How you doing, man?
I'm good, man. This is an experience, so
yeah,
I'm enjoying all this. I'm absorbing all of it. It's cool.
It's your first Blerdcon?
This is my first Blerdcon, yeah.
Yeah, and what you think of it?
Oh, it's amazing.
Yeah,
it's well seasoned in here.
See, last year was my first one,
Uh-huh.
and people kept asking me how was it. I was like, honestly, it felt like a family reunion.
Exactly. I was just about to say that.
Yeah,
it's an experience. It feels like home a little bit.
Yeah, you got the music, the dance, like everybody dancing to the same music, like doing the same dances. You know, the old school. You know,
they know what
dancing.
to do. Yep.
Yeah, I mean, it's a lot of fun. So last night you had a set?
Yeah, I was at the atrium stage downstairs, the ballroom.
How was that?
It was dope. I'm getting like footage from it now and stuff like that. A couple like reposts and stuff. So, I mean, I was locked in, but it looked good. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. So, so I guess on the other side, you're pretty locked in. It's kind of like
I like
you're in a like a sports player. You locked in. You ain't really worried about the crowd too much.
I mean, no, I read the crowd, but this particular event was one of those like, I'm at home. This is my people's. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, okay.
So I was like, oh, I'm gonna come correct. Like,
it's like an unfamiliar place, but it felt
way I'm gonna do way more than the like normal to really be like to stand out, to set a bar, to be like, I am the nerd at the cool table kind of situation. You know what I'm saying? So it was fun though.
Yeah, that's one thing I do remember last year as well when I came here, going downstairs. When I walked into that room with whoever's performing on stage, they had a couple rappers up there. They had a singer up there last year and a couple DJs. I was like, I've been to a couple cons. This is like my first Blerd convention, you know, and that's what set it apart from everything else. I know I said it felt like a family reunion when you walk in, but that dance floor, it's
different. It's very different. It's very different. Very different.
So where are you from originally?
Seattle, Washington.
Okay.
Across the map.
Yeah.
On the side. Yeah.
All the way far away.
Yeah.
So
top corner, all that. Yeah.
So is that where you're at now?
Yeah. Yeah. That's home.
Yeah. How did you get into music? How did you know you wanted to become a DJ?
And everybody around me, family wise, was doing music. You know what I'm saying? Like a lot of people on my dad's side. The cliche of like, you know, it was one of those things where it's like I felt it, I liked it, I was always surrounded by it. I wanted to, you know,
blood type thing.
Exactly. I wanted to do it myself. You know what I'm saying? So yeah.
That's what's up. So how would you describe your style? Your genre of
Ooh, that's a good my genre.
Yeah.
My genre is,
I know everybody thinks the DJs, some people just like throw a giant blanket over them, but there's a lot of different types of DJs out there.
I'll say this, like, because I do more, like I do the weddings, I do the clubs, I do the corporate events, I do all that, right? Yeah. So like and I've been doing it for so long, my musical taste is very diversified, you know, like I get to kind of I can go anywhere. I can jump out of the window and play anything and then kind of like jump back. Yeah. So like my genre, honestly, I would say it's like curveball / trolley type. I mean, like like I said, I could do all of it. I could do R&B, I could do music, you know, hip hop, pop, EDM, Afro beats. Like I could go in multiple subgenres. So I'm all over the place.
So you said you've done all that stuff, and you've done different types of settings. What does DJ Vega's playlist look like? Like what type of music do you go to? Go-to music?
Can I cuss on here? I almost cuss. Okay, I didn't want to slip, but it's crazy. I'm talking like we got jazz fusion, some city pop, all the way into some Young Dolph. You know what I'm saying? Big X of Luck. Like I can go all over the place. I really like Sabrina Carpenter right now. I'm not gonna front and be shamed by that.
Hey, look. I got a daughter, and first of all, like we grew up, you know. I'm not sure. I'm 36.
I'm 36 too.
Oh, okay. So you know, we liked all that stuff.
Exactly.
Aguilera, different types of pop. What was it? The A-Town
K-Town. Oh wow!
Dancing
Wait.
Queen.
Yeah. Oh, ABBA.
Dancing
ABBA.
Queen.
Yeah. Okay.
But the remade version from like the early 2000s, late 90s. It's like a group. It's like an Americanized version, but it was.
I vaguely remember this. Okay.
We like that type of music, so. I mean, I listen to Pink Pony Club. I like that song.
Yeah, me too.
Bro,
see,
that song's
I'm saying,
bro.
like I said, I will give me the aux cord. I might put on some weird shit, but at the same time, I'm gonna have something for everybody.
Bro, anime music.
Oh yeah,
100%.
Playlist. 100%.
You got
edits
a couple
all
country.
that.
I like country, but I only have a couple country songs on my playlist.
I got a handful.
I like it, but I love blues more than anything. That's what drew me to country.
Yeah.
I mean, I skateboarded growing up, so I
okay.
grew up on rock.
Yeah.
I loved rock and roll, and I loved '80s hip hop at the same time.
Okay.
When I was growing up with my older brother.
NERD was my identity for the first I don't know, maybe like 3 years of high school.
Yeah.
Like for real. So like I really thought I was for real. Yeah. I had trucker hats. I did all that.
Yeah. I love that band.
Yeah.
Like when they came out. So how long have you been spinning?
Man, really crunching the numbers, I would say like 16 years. Yeah, it's been a minute.
Okay, so basically started when you were 20. You started.
No, see, my math is wrong. So I started in 8th grade. So I started when I was 14.
My math is wrong.
Okay, yeah, I started when I was 14, and I'm 36 now. So more than half my life. Like you know what I'm saying?
See,
like
that's the thing. Like we don't realize how old we are. I think at this age, right, we forget. Like, oh, that's been out for that long.
I'm a big ass kid, so I don't remember how old I am.
I mean,
ever.
That's kind of why I started following you. Like I didn't even nobody put me on you. You just came out of nowhere. I think it was somebody I was following. It was like a claymation animator, and you had to do the music to it.
Stop to animate. Stop animate. I'm probably messing up his name, but yeah.
That I was like, whoa.
Yeah. He did like the little robot chicken type situation, and
because first of all, I love that type of animation. We all grew up on animation,
dope.
and then the clay fighters, things like that, and. So when I heard what you did on that, I was like, yo, I sent it to everybody I knew. I was like, yo, listen to this DJ right here.
That's dope.
One of my favorite tracks of yours that I do listen to all the time, like working out and things like that, is that Avalanche mix.
Oh, word. Yeah, okay.
That's like first thing in the morning when I go to work.
Yeah.
I love your style, like a Secret Squirrel one.
Oh, word. Yeah, okay.
What made you want to combine anime, cartoons, video games, all into one?
I'll say this. I really like that Secret Squirrel one. And I literally that's been my biggest thing. All the stuff that I've ever done, I've done for myself. I've never done to be to appease a community or anything like that. Like it's the stuff that I like. And then I'm like, I put it out and I'm like, oh shit, y'all like it too. And then I get to go further with it. You know what I'm saying? So nostalgia. I always say nostalgia is a drug. So it's it's one of those things where it's obviously you're going to get attached to it and then you're going to get addicted to it. And then it's especially people our age, nostalgia is going to be around us. We're probably the era of nostalgia for real.
We are the ones that probably coined the phrase or put that phrase on the map.
Yeah.
Nostalgia is, you could probably create a whole generation of movies just based off of our nostalgia type of feeling. And same with music and stuff like that. And so when I listen to your music, when I listen to music in general, there are certain sounds that transport me to a different place mentally. And I think of people like Nujabes.
Okay.
I think of Jay Dilla. And I got that same feeling when I heard your stuff.
That is huge, yo.
So
okay.
what was
huge.
I'm for real. It's not even a joke. That's I get this the nostalgia feeling. It's you get that feeling. It's you smell something.
It puts you in a certain world. Yeah.
So what were your inspirations? Who were some of your inspirations?
Hey, real shit. Both of those two. I'm talking I've been a Dilla head forever. Samurai Champloo is in my top 5 of animes, period. So those two, Premiere, who else? Heavy influences, just on some producer musical type stuff. Pharrell definitely gets one of those.
Madlib.
Yeah, Madlib, because Madlib is very quirky. He's very acquired taste too.
That's why we love MF Doom.
Yeah, 100%. It's Doom for all caps, man. All caps.
So, video games. You get not just anime and Secret Squirrel, Saturday morning cartoons into your music, but you incorporate video games as well. Best video game soundtrack in your opinion?
Oh, first one comes to mind. It's a tie. It's either Streets of Rage 2 or Sonic. Sonic's whole catalog is dumb.
Thank you. Sonic is probably my favorite catalog. A lot of people, like a lot of my friends, they're like, "Oh, that Final Fantasy 7 soundtrack." I remember liking it.
I can
like go to those things when they say
I can play Streets of Rage in the club, and it comes off as a regular song. You know what I'm saying?
And then I'm sitting back. I'm like, guys, am I the only one tripping? Sonic has
some
bops,
of the
greatest beats of all time.
Sonic has bops, like for real, yeah.
So Sonic and Streets of Rage, top two. It's funny you say Streets of Rage. I just recently got back into Streets of Rage, like
the new one, 4?
No, the last one. I think it was like the remake of the old.
No, it was 4. The one that's like on all like on Switch and PS and all that. Okay, yeah. Yep.
Me and my son been jamming. He always asked me to download it.
That one is. I play that with my daughter all the time. Yeah. Real talk. That's so much fun. I was playing it downstairs last night. Like, that's my game.
Yeah. Yeah. We might have to get some clips of us going up against each other.
Oh, 100%. Yeah.
You know what I mean? But what's your favorite video game genre?
Ooh. Damn. I want to say fighting games. But I've really gotten into like, I'm really starting to like dip my toe deeper into like RPGs and stuff like that. So it's like for the last 2 months, that's why I'm not good at fighting games right now. The last like 2 months, I've been playing Tears of the Kingdom, Zelda, and I've been playing that super heavy. Where it's like I tried to play Smash last night, and I had to like sit down and run like 10 rounds to get my like my footing back. You know.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I feel you. You know, I used to feel, unmatched in certain games like Street Fighter and like Knockout Kings. And,
all fighting games. I'm like a mid-high tier. Like I'm not like bro. I entered in this Smash tournament thing, and I was like, it's like riding a bike. I got washed first round. First round got washed.
Yeah, I know for a fact that I'd have to, train for like 2 weeks if I want to get to a Street Fighter. Smash Brothers, give me a month because I know some people that
me too.
Play with that never stop, and they play with these young kids that are good at it.
And they wash people too, and they wash them with like such a demure, like they're mad calm about it. I'm like, bro,
don't look at your thumbs. You're like, what happened to you? Like,
my both hands. Yeah, it's like I still scratching everything, but like when I look at the video games, I'm like, I used to be mad quick, bro. What happened?
I used to be that dude.
Yeah.
Like King of Fighters. Come on, man.
Word. Okay. Yeah.
Come on. But yeah, my son, I noticed it when my son, like I said, 5, about to turn 6, he beat me a couple times in Smash Brothers.
Nope, can't allow that. Not yet.
I didn't go hard, but I didn't let him win either.
Yeah.
I was like, oh, he better win. I tried to beat him.
He hit you with some moves or whatever. Yeah. See, now I'm waiting for my daughter to step up. She tried to get me in Mario Party. Like that's cool. But
he liked playing the regular the Mario games on the Switch and stuff, like the new Super Mario Bros. We played that a lot, and surprisingly, he's better in the nose than I used to be.
Yeah.
As well. So
that's dope.
But yeah, RPGs is my main bag right now. Like last night in the hotel room playing Monster Hunter.
Okay, the new one.
Yeah.
Okay, so check this. Monster Hunter. I had the one before this, right?
Okay.
And I tried to get into it, but it was so much. It's so detailed, that like I still have it. It's still on my Switch. I'll sit down and play it eventually, but it's like I ran through the first because I like it. Like you can kind of like build your own world. You can build your own weapons and stuff like that, right?
Yeah, it's kind of like an action slice of life compared to like Souls, like Dark Souls and stuff. Like I want to love those games.
Yeah,
too hard.
They look fun, right?
I was talking to somebody earlier. We were talking about do you get worse at games? And I was like, maybe fighting games and shooting games. But I think with other games like RPGs, we lose patience.
Yeah. So the older you get, the better you get at those. I would say. Yeah.
Yeah, at RPGs, but you also know which RPGs you do not want to play.
Oh yeah, that you don't want to touch
at all. That's why I like Monster Hunter. It's just like Souls, but it's lighthearted. It's more like you know, you band together with other players to take down bigger monsters.
And see, I want to do that.
Yeah,
I still.
That's
like,
why I fell in love with Monster Hunters. Like me and a couple of my friends back in the day used to go on hunting adventures together.
That's hard.
And
okay.
I felt like we were like in Digimon or you know Monster Rancher type deal. Like I like that.
I like
you know, the bigger ones when you have problems taking them down yourself. You could pop an SOS flare and a different player can come drop in.
Oh, just off online. Yeah.
They can come help you out.
I might have to get back into this. I might have to try it again.
It is fun.
Okay.
It's a lot of fun. And I could go on forever about Monster Hunter.
Okay.
But is there a game that you considered yourself unrivaled as to this day or even back in the day?
So I'm humble. I'm very transparent in taking a loss or whatever. And that's why I said I'm mid-high tier. Smash Brothers is my game until I get into that next tier of people. My circle of friends, they don't want to play me in most fighting games, right? But I'm not that nice. Like, and I'm transparent about that. Like, I'm good. I will do some shit that you won't see. I'll 3-stock you, all that kind of stuff. But at the same time, I step into one of these tournaments where motherfuckers are bringing their own controllers, and I didn't pack my controller, so I'm like, yeah. I was like,
I'm just here for fun, man.
Yeah, I'm not scared of no smoke, but at the same time, I was like, I understand. So.
Yeah, I mean, me personally, me and my group of friends, we all have our certain games. I'm nice at Tekken.
Okay, I'm not nice at Tekken.
Until
somebody
I get to like my buddy, one of my best friends. He's nice.
Okay,
but he's not like
tournament
overseas nice.
Okay,
like, he's going to a tournament and run a little bit, but he'll eventually have his downfall.
Okay, word.
But at the crib with all the homies at the crib, he running he'll beat us with one hand.
Okay, yeah. I'm that friend in most of my groups.
Yeah, but we all have our certain ones. Like me, I'm like that in Street Fighter.
Right? Okay, word.
Amongst my friends, not the new one.
But like we talking like Street Fighter 2?
I tried the newest one. I'm not that. I ran some matches online, was scraping people till I got up to silver, and then I just started getting work.
Okay,
I was like, what's going on?
I was gonna say I have a platinum Ryu, but then my kid is ironic. My kin is gold or something like that.
Okay,
can't get past it.
I got a gold jury, but I don't like. I want to be good with Ken because that was my guy, but I'm not as good with Ken like I used to be. But jury, I feel like she's cheating though. Like,
oh yeah, 100%.
I be smoking people with her, but I feel like I be cheating.
Jury, I feel like she cheats in modern controls with Zangief.
Oh no,
crazy,
yeah.
Oh, and I'll play him online and just run through people.
I usually tell people like, pick your modern controls, pick your classic. I don't care. I'll fight you, but Zangief with modern, that's a no.
It's not fair.
That's a no go.
Especially if you know how to use them a little bit, it's not fair at all.
All right, so is there a game that has made you rage quit? Classic or
you know what? Yes. Dead Cells.
Oh,
Dead Cells is a what's it called? What's the genre? Castlevania? No, it's not Castlevania.
Oh, like a platform?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But there's a name to it. I can't remember the name.
Was it like side scrolling?
Yeah.
Okay.
So basically, it's like you run through, you get hit once, you die, right? So you're running through these levels, and it's like you're playing like over and over and over and over and over, right? So like you'll play through one level, you'll find a secret door, you'll get to 10 levels above, right? Yeah. You get power ups, you get hit one. Well, it's not one time, but it's like you die and you start all the way back over. It's one of those games.
That's worse than like a Dark Souls, because Dark Souls you could save to your save point. Because you lose all your souls. Once
I think it's I can't remember the name of the genre, but it's something close like that.
Oh my god! See, I'm not sure how people do it. It's flowing hair. It's been getting all in my face. Can't go outside with the wind.
Yeah.
And then I went in the bathroom recently. I just realized all the dark paint came off.
Just melted off.
I just look crazy right now. I just look.
But
insane.
it still fits the costume.
It looks the horror. I do look like a horror show.
Yeah.
So. All right, so. Anime. Newcomer. I want to get into anime. Give me a 3 anime starter pack.
Oh, a 3 anime starter pack.
I'm into anime, but I'm just a new person off the street. Like, this is Blerdcon.
I always send people to Samurai Champloo just because it is an easy It's 26 episodes. It's a straight build. It's hip hop influenced. Like it's a very like linear storyline. You get right to what I'm saying. So Shampoo, I would definitely put up there. Full Metal Alchemist, Brotherhood, because that's one of those like very deep intellectual stories. But at the same time, it's kind of the same thing. Like you get invested. It's a little bit longer. A third one, like an easy one, Boondocks.
I was about to say maybe the last one should be a little lighthearted, maybe some comedy. And you went straight American comedy.
Yep.
But it's heavy anime influences.
Some people gotta get used to like the the style and stuff like that. Oh, it's a cartoon. No. This is an anime. Watch it, learn it.
It's got things to say, and it's
that too.
It's gonna make you laugh so hard. But you don't hear too many people saying, or at least I don't get too many people with the answer Samurai Champloo, which is probably one of the best answers for, especially like if you know the person. Maybe some people might fall off of it because it's a little dark, gloomy, a little too mellow for some people.
Right.
They fall off of it.
It has humor in it too, a little bit.
It's only 26 episodes, like you said. Yep. And it's got the heavy hip hop influence. It's fun to listen to. Like you can watch Samurai Champloo without watching it, like background noise.
I watch it once a year, every year. Like I just binge watch it all the way through.
I probably do it once a year, maybe a little bit. But I know every once in a while, I'll be like, let me get up on some Samurai Champloo. Brotherhood is also in my anime starter pack.
Okay, word.
I love that one. And my starter pack, I got Brotherhood. It changes every once in a while. World Trigger.
Oh, okay.
Have you seen World Trigger?
I have not. I've seen like
this
previews of it.
One of the most slept on animes of all time. It has 3 seasons, and we're still waiting for the 4th. But it seems like it has like Bleach influences.
Okay.
It's a real fun anime, and it doesn't have the boring spots like Bleach does.
Okay.
But I still love Bleach. But yeah, Brotherhood is definitely in mine. It's one of my favorite animes of all time. What is your favorite anime of all time? Is that an easy question for you? Is that
my favorite of all time? Damn. I don't want to think too hard. I would say it's probably Full Metal.
Full Metal? Okay.
That'd probably be my favorite of all time. It hits everything.
Yeah. No doubt. Are you watching any of the new animes right now?
Oh yeah. Sakamoto Days, I'm watching that. Of course, the Jujutsu. Of course, the Demon Slayer. I need to finish My Hero or catch up with it. I need to catch up with Fire Force. What else? Oh, Solo Leveling is my shit right now.
I would say, is he gonna say Solo Leveling at any point? What is he doing?
That is coming one of my like top favorite ones.
Did you read it?
I didn't read it. No.
Man.
So
I was trying to tell people like you can watch it, but at some point just go back and read it.
I heard reading that one. Was it that one? Demon Slayer, of course. One Piece.
Yeah.
Oh, One Piece is in one of my tops too. That's just not one I would like suggest to somebody.
That's my all-time favorite, and I never suggested to people.
I
have to know you very well, like know your sense of humor, know your patience level.
Because I will say this, I was very turned off by the animation, the early animation.
Yeah,
and I was like, this is wild, goofy. I'm not watching this. And then I just kept pressing myself. Yeah, and I got into it and was like, this is crazy.
And binged it all.
Yeah,
and then I went back and watched it with my daughter, and now we're watching it again with my son. So, and each time I saw the dude walking around with the donut hole and he's dressed as Ace.
Oh,
I was like, no, man, why are you doing this? I watched that part 3 different times and I cried all 3 times.
That's so hurtful, bro. I can't I have not went back to that. Like I really ride for Ace, bro. Nah.
What is that is that your roughest scene to watch in anime?
Oh no.
No?
No. One Piece has a lot of them.
They have a lot.
Like a lot.
I think One Piece has the most. Like I'd have to think about it, but I think One Piece has the most like episodes where you're susceptible to crying.
Where you really feel it, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh man. One Piece has a lot, but the roughest moment.
I mean, I was super thrown off by the Jiraiya. I did cry on that one.
Okay, yeah. No, I didn't cry over Jiraiya though. There was one that
Jiraiya, I cried because I felt like back in the day, this happened. It was a cousin of mine got jumped. Way too small to jump in, and we're like, no, what are you doing?
Okay.
That's how I felt during Jiraiya. Like,
yeah. You would definitely feel away. Yeah, they was on his ass. Like, damn, no, because it's crazy. It's like on the tip of my tongue. There was a rough moment where I was probably up at like 2 a.m, and it might have been One Piece. It because I'm thinking like different times, like that was it Sabaody when they was when Kuma was slapping them all away. Not knowing what we know now and hearing the cry that Luffy put out, I felt him. I didn't cry over that, but I felt him, and I was just like, God damn, bro. I was like, wait a minute.
That is an excellent point.
You're
right.
Yeah. That one was tough. Ace was tough. Robin it wasn't tough, but Robin was, you felt it. No.
That's crazy because Robin, I felt it, but I didn't think it was like one of the top. There's a whole slew of fans that's like, no, that is the most heartbreaking part.
So
feel that part.
The Robin with the giant when they were leaving the island. That's the one that fucked me up. Because that's the one right there. Yeah. It might not be the roughest, but that's the one that's like hidden right now. That one fucked me up. Having a daughter, right? Knowing what you will do. We get older, we have kids and shit. Knowing what you'll do for your kids, you know what I'm saying? I just looked at that and it was just like it hit me totally different.
That's going to be my next question, or that leads into my next question. Like watching anime as an adult.
Oh, different.
Bro, it is you're a different viewer. You have to watch your old stuff. Now, like I saw Demetrius with Blerd and Powerful, he's documenting him going back watching Naruto and DBZ, and like I've been watching DBZ on and off with my son for the past year, but not chronically. So we're not as like emotionally tied in. But then I'm watching his post, and he's like, "Yo, DBZ is actually not just like a beat 'em up action pack. There was strategy behind some characters like Yamcha, and there was like real emotions there that we did not see."
You watch it as an adult, and you realize that Yamcha was a piece of shit and got his girl stolen by Vegeta, but like didn't realize because he was too arrogant.
Yeah.
Like, yeah.
See, look,
there's a lot of different things.
People got mad at me online the other a couple weeks ago. I did like a post about Yamcha in the crater or whatever. And everybody was defending him about, yo, Yamcha, that dude on the low. I was like, nobody said he's not.
Krillin got his card though. So I mean, like, okay, he go fight Wolfang Fist. All right, tight. Krillin.
My whole thing is Yamcha did it to himself.
Yeah, he did.
He stopped fighting to be a baseball player.
Which is cheating. He's a higher trained individual. You know what I'm saying? Like
about that.
Yeah.
Yamcha, you lose points. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
You lose points, Yamcha. Like,
Krillin's putting him in the dirt, so I'm not.
Yeah, Krillin, he a cop. That's fine.
Krillin is mad soft. He's a crybaby, whatever you want to call him. Krillin is putting a lot of people in the dirt. Krillin is putting Batman in the dirt.
Hey.
Krillin is putting who else? Let me go down the list, bro. Krillin is putting what's homie's name? The Viltrumite.
He put
Omni-Man.
He put Omni-Man in the dirt.
I'm saying off of a random. He's definitely putting Invincible in the dirt. Invincible has been getting his ass kicked this whole season or all season.
I think, but that's just how they do. That's how
his character building.
I'm like, dang. Every season though.
Yeah, he gets his ass whipped, and I get it. It's he's advancing and shit like that. Krillin is washing him.
But that is getting clipped. You're gonna get hell for.
It's all good.
From the
I stand on it.
Sonians.
I will stand on it. I like the Viltrumites, but no.
Bro, I just did a deep dive because I couldn't wait into like the
rest of the comics of Invincible.
I did like a YouTube.
I'm starting to.
The Viltrumites is wild.
Yeah,
bro.
they're very savage.
That's wild, and they not that nice.
Yeah, it's all smoke.
Overall,
it's all smoke.
They thin. But no, anime as an adult, man. I find myself. I mean, I thought Pixar was doing it to me once I had kids.
Mm-hmm.
Like,
Oh,
Pixar,
emotionally
I'm
and
like,
shit.
Pixar, what y'all doing? But no, anime.
Yeah, anime is very man. Like back to One Piece, the Fishman Village. I still talk about that to this day.
Yeah.
Where I'm like, yo, they were black people, bro. Like the whole story, I'm crazy. Segregation, racism, all that.
I tell everybody that make fun of anime or don't want to get into anime. There's an anime for you.
Everybody.
There's an anime for everyone.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, they're cooking animes, horror animes, comedy animes, and just like kiddie, learning show animes. Like anime taught me how to be a good person.
You know what? You know what anime I really, really like that I don't hear too many people talk about?
What's that?
Prison School.
I actually never watched Prison School.
Short, funny, out of pocket.
They teach you some things.
No. It's very dirty.
Very
dirty. Very dirty. Very dirty.
What about Food Wars? You watch that one?
I started to, never finished it though.
I never finished it either.
Okay.
It was better than what I thought.
Yeah.
I was like, I actually like this show, but I fell off of it.
Food Wars and what was the other joint where they were animals? Is that Beast? That's not Beast Wars. Is it? What is it?
Fruit Baskets?
No.
Where there were animals?
It was a wolf and a bunny. And they were smashing in the barn.
I never watched it. It's on Netflix?
Yeah.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
I feel weird watching that by myself. So it's like I started watching it and I just stopped because I was like, I heard I was like, I'll come back to it. But every time I decide to watch it, it's like 2 a.m. There's like very nefarious activities happen around that time. And I'm like, let me not set myself up and feel something about myself.
I just feel like I'm on demon time. Let me just turn it off.
Exactly. Then I feel weird. I'm like, bro, these are animals. Now I gotta like go to therapy. I gotta like really sit with myself a little bit.
Yourself in the mirror.
Yeah, it's like things have changed. Nah.
All right. So I got a couple random questions to end with. All right. First one. Stranded on an island. You can only bring 3 anime, 3 games, and 3 albums.
Let's start with the albums first. I'm gonna do Common B because I can listen to that back to front like all the time. Nujabe's, I think it's Metaphorical Music. I think it's that one. And then I'll take Mad Villainy.
What's that?
Mad Villainy.
Ooh.
Mad Lib and Doom.
Yeah. Oh. That was right. That was right off the bat.
Yeah. I know for let's see. Animes. I'm taking Shampoo because I gotta watch that nonstop. I'm taking One Piece because it's long enough that I might get saved.
Yeah.
So
for all you One Piece haters, if you ever get stranded on an island, guess what you're gonna need?
Yep.
Guess what you're gonna need?
Some with some depth,
some girth.
Yeah. Hey yo.
Something that takes you. But you need something that's gonna keep you entertained for a long time. That don't stop. All right. And it's anime, not cartoon, so you can't say The Simpsons.
Yeah. No. No. Those 2. I don't know. It's up in the air for the third one. It's up in the air in the third one. Can I take a whole series? Like a whole So I was thinking like Dragon Ball. Yeah, Can I get Dragon Ball all the way up to Daima?
You know what? I don't see why not. I don't see why not. That's kind of cheating, but you're stranded on an island. So
I'm gonna do that.
Why not?
Now, and then you said 3 games.
There's a TV and an outlet on this island. And you could bring a system and 3 games, or you could bring 3 systems with 1 game.
Can I do a series for this too? Like, can I do a franchise? Is that too much? If I can't do a franchise, I'll think about it some more.
You know what? But that's all you can pick.
I'll take. Oh, see, nope, no, I won't do that. I won't do that. I'm taking Smash Brothers. I'm taking Smash Brothers Ultimate because I can play that nonstop. I can do all the stuff in that. Go ahead and give me Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom.
Okay. Yeah, that's combo.
I can 100% one of those and be fine. And then a third one, GTA. Grand Theft Auto, the latest one. I mean, hopefully I could get a 6 and then be stranded on an island. So I'll have like wishful
we'll
thinking.
Say your plane didn't take off until you purchased the last.
There you go. Somehow it just magically updates to 6 if I take 5. Yeah, I'll do that.
Yeah, you know it's funny. Smash Brothers, you would think like a fighting game would not be good for stranded on an island.
So much fun.
Smash Brothers, there's so many gaming options. You could put all computers, put them all up on 10. And, that's how we used to train back in the day. Yeah. Back in college, me and my buddies, we used to do, all right, we've been playing long enough. We're going to do 1v3.
Yep.
So we do 1v3. Everybody take a turn, get the ass whooping.
all Pokeballs, all bombs, all that kind of stuff. Yeah. Hell yeah.
Yeah, see, Smash Brothers is a perfect choice as well. All right. So I don't think we have much time left. So I had a game. It's first anime character that comes to mind when I say.
Okay, you said first one that comes to mind.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. Plot armor.
Plot armor. Too
much plot armor. Goku.
I'll say that. Yeah.
I feel like he might pop back up in this list. This anime, you gonna cry in a car.
You gonna cry in the car?
It's gonna make you cry.
I keep saying Full Metal. Full Metal Alchemist has some parts in it.
Bro, it does. I mean, even in the beginning, just the story of Full Metal in general.
It has some parts in it that'll mess you up. Yeah.
I think Full Metal is really a dark anime.
Very.
But it's just Edward and his brother. They're just real lighthearted, so it's easy to forget at times. But every time something goes on, you're like, whoa. Those are children.
I was gonna say, yeah. I'll stick with that.
Yeah. Overhyped. Now, I don't like putting that because I don't like hating animes. But
this is gonna be bad. This is gonna be real bad, and it's crazy because it's just not Fire Force. I'm gonna say that, and let me clean it up. I'm only saying that because I try and watch it, and I fall off. It might be too much talking for my taste right now.
I want to say, you're going to hell for that, but I
can't think of nothing else right now. I had to take that.
It took me all until last month to watch Fire Force. So I watched the first season, but I only watched like half of it or a quarter of it, and I didn't watch any of it until I literally just finished it like 2 weeks ago or something like that. So I get it. I know where you're coming from.
Yeah.
But, I mean, I guess the fandom is bigger than.
I'll have to eat that one. I'm sorry, but
I mean, he said it
for right now.
He said it.
It might change. I don't know.
For me, I'm just don't. I'm good.
Might change.
Take this guy out. Follow him on Instagram, and then it's
shit.
His
No.
But next word, on site.
Somebody I want to see on site.
Yep.
The typical answer is going to be Show Tucker.
Who?
Show Tucker from Full Metal. That is
very convincing.
Yeah. So again, yes. I don't want to go with that answer. That's a very typical answer. If anybody on site, anime wise, I don't really like the from My Hero Academia, the sugar dude. No, is it the sugar dude? I'm mixing it up. Well, whoever talks to the animals is one of them that talks to the animals.
Hell.
Fuck his power, bro. I do not care about his power at all. And it's like if I had a little bit of strength with me, like it's like, yo, get out of here. Like I can take your spot.
On land Aquaman.
Yeah, like, exactly. And I don't like Aquaman either. That's perfect. No, bro.
That's where now we have dug to the root of this problem.
Yeah, that's exactly what it's from.
It starts with Aquaman. You're just a bystander.
Aqualad is better than Aquaman anyway. Aquaman is wild pussy. I'm sorry. Don't get me started on Aquaman. I really do not like Aquaman at all.
Aquaman, look, I have straight up problems with this man.
Yeah, I do not like Aquaman at all.
So that's on site. Aquaman is a real on site. If it was anime.
Yeah.
All right, and then the last one. Underestimated. The most underestimated character. Or anime.
You know what? Since we were talking about My Hero, I still think that damn, how did oh my god. Almost called him Ichidori. Why am I messing his name up? The main character. God, it's Midoriya. Is that
Midoriya?
Yes.
Yeah.
I feel like he's still not getting the props. Like,
from like fans? Yeah.
Yeah. Like he seems he needs to like prove himself more. And it's because he's kind of a crybaby too.
First of all, like I feel he ain't no Tanjiro.
Yeah.
I like Tanjiro. He's the biggest crybaby of all time. The biggest crybaby.
Not of all time. Nah. He has a good heart.
Yeah.
Crybaby.
But it makes him
there's way worse crybabies. Because Tanjiro is on that shit, bro. He be on it.
But he be crying over people he just met.
I mean, okay. He's an impact. That's okay. Whatever, fine.
Look, the thing is, crybaby is not a negative.
Yeah, not a negative.
You have heart. You have heart. But
there's a worse crybaby.
I just don't agree that Midoriya is as big as a crybaby because he gone through some stuff. Like
exactly. Uzumaki is a whiny baby.
Yeah, he
whines all the time.
He's a whiny baby.
Yeah.
Same with Asta.
Yes.
He's a whiny.
Yep.
But now Midoriya, I mean, he breaks his bones and keep going.
Bro,
like, he cry over like emotion stuff.
He watched his whole family get murked. Like, and then he has his sister that constantly reminds him. Yeah, Tanjiro. Yeah, like he has his whole.
I mean, you might be prone to crying after that.
Exactly.
You might be,
but he'd be about that. So nah, I'm not. I don't know, man. There's a lot of other crybabies out there.
I ain't say they wasn't about it.
Right.
But they gonna cry while they do this thing.
Right. They're gonna get the angry cry where they're just like,
look, you know how it is. Like, hey, this man, he started crying. He about to fight you. You better run.
Oh yeah, that is unfiltered adrenaline right there. That's gonna be something different.
That's gonna be some crazy straight. But now, Midoriya. I mean, he don't cry when he breaks his bones. He only cry when homies is down and bad.
Yeah, true.
But yeah, that's all. Honestly, that's all I pretty much had for the stream.
Okay, well,
I appreciate you coming on and hanging out with me, man.
Thank you for having me, man.
So you got anything planned for tonight? You got another set tonight?
Yeah, actually, what time is it? I have to go back downstairs. I guess I'm doing a cosplay contest. I don't know what that consists of.
Oh,
so I need to find the right people to go get set up, and I don't know if I'm doing a set. I don't know if I'm just playing music for people.
Okay.
But I'm gonna be behind. I'm gonna be in control of the music. You know what I'm saying?
Okay. Nice. Tell the people at Blerd Station and Blerdcon where they can find you.
Let's see. Is that DJ Vega on basically everything? That's on Instagram, Threads, X, or Twitter, SoundCloud, Mixcloud, Spotify, Apple. It is. I'm taking that name. It's that DJ Vega.
That's
literally
everywhere. That's his.
The only one that's different is on Twitch. I'm the nerd at the cool table.
Nerd at the cool table.
Yeah.
All right, and that's also your.
That's like my little moniker, my little second
Instagram.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
That's my that's because that's really who I am. So it's like that's my second one. You know.
So any big shows coming up that people can find you at?
I actually do. I'm gonna be in New York at the end of this month.
Okay.
I'm doing a Pokemon rap tour with Shofu, Cam Steady, and Jim Warner.
Oh.
So yeah, we did one in LA and it was crazy. It was amazing. It was a very crazy turnout. We opened up the pit, you know what I'm saying? Like it was something different.
I saw that reel. I think it was in Texas. And it was like DJ Vega just went from the Pokemon intro.
That was in LA.
Like that?
That was in LA.
Was that like that?
Yeah. That was in LA. I was just playing around and I was like, I'm gonna just start doing stuff. I'm gonna go from here. I'm gonna start jumping over stuff. So yeah.
See, my only critique is that your Instagram reels aren't 5 minutes long. I'm like, I need more.
It's crazy too. I'll mess around and do a reel and I'll be like, yeah, this is dope. And then people are like, yo, we need the full version. And I'm like, I didn't make the full version. I literally just made that.
Just freestyling.
Yeah. I made that little bit and I moved on to the next 4 videos. Like that's what I did. So I need to get better at that, like make it beforehand. And that's where the Spotify comes in.
I saw you did what was it? Color
Studio?
Yeah.
Yeah,
like
okay.
An hour thing.
Yeah,
you do a lot of that now?
I'm starting to do a lot more of that. So yeah, they hit me and was like, that's in Seattle. They hit me and they were like, yo, just come here and we're gonna film you for an hour and some change. And I was like, okay.
Bro, in between that, you need to do something like Instagram Live, Twitch Live, like
I'm starting to do that more.
Get in the nerd closet with me for an hour, or like Enjoy night with the nerd closet.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know.
I'm starting to do that more. I'm extrovert and introvert, so I got to learn how to like, you know.
My motto.
Yeah.
I was telling everybody last year I was here.
Mm-hmm.
It's like my first time talking to everybody. Last year I was just like,
yeah,
I did my interview, and then I just walked around, talked to people, sat, walked around, sat.
I don't mind talking to people, but I'm definitely like in the corner by myself chilling.
It's like I'm an extrovert, but we got to know each other.
Yeah, that's too.
After that, I won't shut up.
Yeah.
After that, I won't shut up.
I've been complimenting people all weekend here, just on some like, hey, that's dope. Like, I don't mind doing that. Like everybody deserves a nice, you know, compliment. Hey, you feel good about that, right?
Yeah,
but
of course,
talking to somebody, I'm like, unless you approach me, I'm in the corner chilling.
If I don't know you and we're talking, in my mind, all I'm saying is I'm about to run out of words. I'm about to run out of words. I'm about to run out of words.
I'm talkative if I like what the topic is, like straight up. If not, I'm like, all right, bro.
Oh shoot, man. DJ Vega.
Hey,
appreciate you hanging out, man.
Thank you again, man. This is dope.
See you at your set.
For sure, man.